Welcome everybody to the Channel Vision Magazine webinar. Today featuring Jabra, which believes the whole world's a potential workspace. I'm your moderator, Bruce Christian, Senior Editor at Channel Vision Magazine. Our presenter today is Gina Spencer, Business Development Manager on the Video Collaboration Team at Jabra. Welcome, Gina.
Hi, Bruce. Thank you.
Sure. Now let me turn it over to Gina Spencer.
Thanks again, Bruce. And hello, everybody. Thank you for taking some time with us today to learn about the Jabra Video Collaboration Portfolio. As you all know, the past year has really brought about a lot of big challenges in the way that we work and the way that we collaborate. As a company, Jabra has been creating tools for collaboration for years. We've been helping companies to stay connected, and the pandemic really accelerated this transformation of work. And now what we find is that we collaborate more than ever. We are part of distributed teams. There are people working from many different locations in many different environments. And many companies have migrated from possibly just using audio solutions to now also using video solutions. Unified communication platforms have really exploded. They've seen a huge increase. Just Microsoft Teams alone has gone from about 30 million daily users to over 100 million daily users. And about 50% of those users are utilizing video. So with that in mind, Jabra really thought about what the transformation looks like for everyone. We wanted to bring solutions to our customers that would help to make video smarter in those different environments, and what those challenges would be when they were in those different environments. And so we want to bring those solutions to the workplace that help to keep us productive in collaboration, no matter where we might be. So the first thing that we needed to then consider were the pains that customers are facing in meetings. So first and foremost, we like to address the need to hear everything, and because you want to be able to hear everything that matters. If you don't have a great audio experience, you can't have a really great collaboration experience. And with that migration to video, we also want to be able to see everyone in a meeting. So this means professional video with immersive tools that really keep the group engaged. The next thing on the list for us was addressing safety concerns for that return to the office, right? Because we want not only the people to be safe that are entering those spaces, but also the organization with regard to their data. And then finally, we looked at the way that people are joining meetings today and the ease of clicking a link to just collaborate. We realized that people are not really going to want to rely on their IT department to join a meeting. They just want it to be easy. And so with that, we've aligned to the 4 pillars that you see on the screen there: the intelligent video, the outstanding audio, that safety and security, and that flexibility. With all of this in mind, these 4 key ideas, we went in and kind of recreated an entire portfolio for that would be really reinventing video conferencing for today's needs. And this is what the portfolio looks like today. We're going to introduce you to the Jabra Panacast 50. That's Jabra's first audio and video device in one. It's the device that you see across the back of the screen there. The Jabra Panacast 20 is a groundbreaking, intelligent personal camera down in the lower left. And I'm going to just kind of refamiliarize you with the Jabra Panacast, which we've had in market for the last couple of years. All of these products, especially the latest that we just have introduced, they've been designed and engineered for flexible working in this new normal environment. They're going to deliver seamless, high-quality collaboration, whether you're in a meeting, an open collaboration space, a classroom, a home office, or any other flexible working location. So now I would like to just kind of move forward here and give you a little quick introduction to each one of these, breaking them down in the video, the audio, the safety and security, and the flexibility for each of them. So what you can see here, just at a quick glance, is that all three of these devices are providing a 4K image for you. The Jabra Panacast, that personal use camera, is giving that to you at a 90-degree field of view, and the other two devices will go up to a full 180-degree field of view. This is because we have a 313 megapixel camera on both of those devices, so it does provide full room video coverage. All three of these devices have intelligent zoom capability, so they're able to reframe that field of view, making sure to capture whoever is in that space. And they all have an intelligent light optimization. And then there are some special features with regard to each one of those, so we'll get to those as we break them down. The first two devices, the Panacast 20 and the Jabra Panacast, we like to pair those with our Speak devices or with headsets. Headsets work perfectly for these depending on the environment, but our Jabra Panacast 50 features 8 beamforming microphones and 4 powerful speakers in an array with a full duplex capability. So that one does not need to be paired with any additional audio source. And then in terms of safety and security, all of these devices can be managed in our Jabra Express platform, which is our a SOC 2 certified asset management platform. And with regard to flexibility, the first two devices are plug and play. One USB cable connects them into a computer, and then you're pretty much ready to join a meeting. And then the Jabra Panacast 50 is flexible enough to either be in that bring your own device environment, or it could be part of a Microsoft Teams room or a Zoom room. So lots of flexibility in the devices, and we'll talk about each of those as I break them down, as I break down each one individually. I also want to just take a quick look at what those look like in their in sort of a video presentation, right? What they would look like. So straight on in front of you, you see in the middle, you will see that personal device. That's that Panacast 20. I'm actually using that device today. So this device is a designed for your use on your own device. And this can be for that flexible hybrid worker. Maybe they're working from the desk one day at home. Maybe they're working from the office and they don't necessarily want to go into a meeting room to join a meeting. They can join from the desktop using this professional premium quality device. Then we also have the standard office solution, which is that Panacast 50 that you see in the slide to the left. That image, notice it is shown in gray. We do have 2 colors for this device. The Panacast 50 comes in gray as well as black. It almost disappears on that wall underneath that display, but we can also get it in black so that it kind of matches the bezel of the display unit. And then we have the Jabra Panacast shown in an on-the-go format. And here we're showing it in a bit of a teaching environment. In the last year, we used the Jabra Panacast in about 25,000 classrooms in North America for synchronous learning activities because the teaching didn't stop when the pandemic was going on. And so we're just showing it there, but that is an on-the-go solution. It can be used in a huddle room, it can be used in an executive office, and of course it can be used in a teaching environment. We just would like you to pair that with one of our speakers, which you can see sitting on the table there in that slide. This is actually a little closer image of that Jabra Panacast 50. So this is our world's first new normal ready intelligent video bar. I'm very excited to share this with you, and I'm going to break down a lot of what you're about to see, but I first want to give you some great visuals so you have an idea of where this device can be used. So I'm going to advance here and just play a quick video for you. Please enjoy. All right, so I know I've woken everybody up now at this point, so hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope that you were able to notice that the Panacast 50 has been designed for use in those small to medium-sized conference rooms, as well as those open collaboration spaces. And we are even using it for remote education. And like all of our collaboration devices, it is optimized for all leading unified communications platforms, certified in Microsoft Teams, as well as Zoom. So the first thing I want to talk about, which I'm just going to kind of take in order what you saw in the video. The first thing I want to talk about is the outstanding audio. And I just want to remind you that Jabra has been leading the world with audio solutions for over 150 years. So the Panacast 50 features 8 beamforming microphones in that elegant array that you see, and also 4 powerful speakers. So this is a really winning combination of microphones and speakers, enabling that Panacast 50 to fill the room with immersive, crisp, high definition sound, and then also ensure that everybody that's on the far end of that meeting is able to hear every detail. This is a full duplex device, so it does allow for a very natural conversation with two-way audio going back and forth. Now I want to talk about the video experiences, and there were a lot in the video I just shared with you, so I'm going to break those down. The first thing that you saw was our intelligent Zoom, which, as I mentioned before, is also available on the Jabra Panacast as well as the Panacast 20. So intelligent Zoom reframes the field of view to make sure that everybody that's in that room is included, so that the people on the far end will see everyone in that meeting. But what we've been able to do with the Panacast 50, because now we've also added in the powerful microphone array, we're able to capture a new experience that we call the virtual director mode. So the camera actually takes into consideration not only where it senses and sees people in the space, but also where the sound is coming from, so that the camera can make an intelligent decision to zoom in on an active speaker. Either one of those experiences can be turned on or off. You can just leave a static field of view if you prefer that. But if you'd like to enable the device to utilize either intelligent Zoom or virtual director, it can make for a much more engaging experience for those on the far end. The other thing that you saw in that video they showed was an always-on people count technology. So what that does is it automatically counts the number of people in your space. It doesn't have any recognition of who people are. It's a completely anonymous number. However, it can deliver this data even if you're not in a video call. And then the fourth thing that you saw with regard to the video was our live whiteboard streaming. So with one device in this room, because of that 313 megapixel camera array, it allows us to cover the whole room naturally, including everyone in the room. But because of this, we can provide 2 video streams simultaneously. It allows us to have one stream focused on the meeting participants, and a second stream can actually focus on a particular area of interest within the room, like a whiteboard. Now, this is with one device capturing both of those things. So it eliminates the need for having to purchase a second camera to hang in front of that whiteboard and capture that information, because our camera can also see that whiteboard, and it can do a geometric correction to bring that whiteboard into the meeting. While our virtual director mode is bringing our video to life and the whiteboard feature is there, we also have the ability to collect that data. And I'm just going to talk a couple more minutes about that, because we can provide those insights to an IT manager to make decisions about how they utilize those meeting spaces. Because we had this technology built into the device, and because we were designing this camera and developing it during the pandemic, we thought we could also use a secondary safety route by utilizing this technology. So we can support not only the organization and the people the organization with regard to the data, but also the people that are active in those meetings to really behave more safely. So what we do is we can turn on live in-room notifications that will alert the people in the room if a safety capacity limitation has been set to, say, 5 people in a room and a 6th person has entered that room. There will be a live notification, and you can select how you would like that delivered. It can be an LED light, a sound, or a voice prompt, or a combination thereof. And then if you do not want to have those delivery notifications live in the room, the information is still collected and that insight can be gathered in the Jabra Express platform. We give Jabra Express at no additional cost. It is a SOC 2 certified platform, so it is a remote management system really ready for that highly secure, wide-scale use and deployment. And in this slide, you can see the back of one of these devices. Again, here it is shown in gray. Remember, we do have the Panacast 50 available in both black and gray. On the back there, you'll notice there is a connectivity to connect this to the network. So that is how this particular device can be connected directly to the network. And then I also want to address a no-hassle collaboration with this device. It's a flexible solution that could be part of a bring your own device in a room, or it could be part of a room system like a Microsoft Teams room or a Zoom room. So we know that a lot of organizations are probably going to prefer to let their employees return to meeting rooms using their own laptops, since that's what they've been doing for the last 15 months, 16 months, something like that. And they will be able to join that way. Or if you would like, this can be part of a Microsoft Teams room or a Zoom room. That Jabra Direct platform is built directly into Panacast 50. So again, makes it very easy to deploy, easy to connect, and easy to manage using our Jabra Express platform. In the box, I just want to show you what we will get. The Panacast 50 comes with a wall mount. This camera is about 25 inches long with that soundbar, so it is intended to be installed. However, you could use an optional accessory like a table stand or a screen mount. We have both of those available for this device as well. It also comes with a 2-meter USB cable and a power cord, but we have longer lengths of cable available. So if you are interested in learning more about additional cable lengths and what we have for extensions available, we have a guide that we can send out later. We also have a remote control for this device. So you may have seen that in the video. The remote control enables you to access that intelligent Zoom or that virtual director on the fly, as well as that whiteboard capability. There are zooming capabilities there. This particular remote control is an optional accessory, but if you'd like to gain access to remote controls on your own smartphone, we do have a downloadable mobile application for the same purpose. It is going to be Bluetooth connected to the actual Panacast 50 that's in the room. So once you've paired that, it is a one-to-one pairing. Just going to jump quickly to our Jabra Panacast, because Jabra Panacast has really been solving a lot of video needs for a couple of years now. It is our first intelligent 180-degree panoramic 4K plug-and-play video solution. I know that's a mouthful, but what I want you to gain from this is that we do have the ability to use this camera not only at the desktop, but also in an on-the-go environment, and it is perfect for a huddle space as well. We just need to pair it with something like our Speak 750 or our Speak 710. Really, any of our Speak series would work well with the Jabra Panacast. And if you're choosing to use this at the desktop, it might be great to pair it with a headset. The camera does have the intelligent zoom and the automatic light optimization on this device. Plug and play, it's just one USB cable to connect it into your compute unit, launch your meeting, and you're ready to collaborate. And while those two solutions are both great for meetings and meeting room solutions, we also expect millions of people to continue to work flexibly from home locations, possibly in the office some days, maybe they're traveling, maybe they're at a hotel. But those hybrid workers are also going to need video solutions to collaborate effectively no matter where they are. So the Jabra Panacast 20 is that portable, personal, professional video conferencing camera that's designed specifically for this need. As you look at this device, it is a portable solution with a lot to offer. We have an outstanding 4K ultra high definition, high dynamic range video, a picture-in-picture capability. We have a personalized intelligent zoom that will reframe a person no matter where they are in their space to automatically get them center of the screen. And then, of course, this is going to really kind of stand out from the competition with the added features. The automatic light correction really ensures that you're going to be seen clearly at any time of the day. And then keeping that safety in mind with this device, the AI is managed on this device. So there is no need to install any additional software. Nothing is sent to the cloud. All of the experiences are powered on the device itself, which significantly minimizes the risk of a security breach, maximizes your speed, your accuracy, and the overall quality of the experience. This also has a built-in lens cover, so you can guarantee privacy at any time and avoid being accidentally on. And then you can easily take this with you in a portable case. It ships with a very nice durable case that will carry the device as well as the USB cable. It is one USB cable to connect it. So this beautifully designed compact portable camera is really perfect for working flexibly. It is plug and play, Microsoft Teams certified, and optimized for use on all different video conferencing platforms again. So this is our little lineup here of the three devices. So the personal device is the first one you see on the left there. We just introduced it last week. And as I said before, I'm using the device for the first time this week. So it is available now. The Jabra Panacast that you see in the center, we have had this device and we have a very stable inventory of the Jabra Panacast. And the Jabra Panacast 50, we launched it in June. So it is also available, and remember that comes in two colors, so it's available in black as well as gray. All three devices are available now, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions at this time.
All right, thank you, Gina. That's a great presentation. Thank you very much for that. But one of the first questions I have here is, which Panacast do you recommend for medium-sized meeting rooms?
I'll take that one, Rhoda. So the Panacast 50 is going to be suited perfectly for a medium-sized room. You can use it in a huddle room, a small room, or up to a medium-sized room. Those 8 beamforming microphones really do a great job of coverage in a space, and we are certified for a Microsoft Teams room at 4.5 meters by 4.5 meters.
Okay. What if a company purchases your solution for Zoom and then decides to move over to Microsoft Teams? Are there any issues to move from one platform to another?
I'll take that one. No, the device is actually optimized for use on all video conferencing platforms, and I use the camera on every platform. I can tell you that with confidence because every time I talk with a customer, I am always kind of joining the meeting on the platform that they're using. So this is agnostic to that conferencing platform.
Okay. Here's one. Can the Panacast 20 be mounted on a tripod?
I'll take that also. Yes, it can be. There is a hinge on the bottom of the Panacast 20, and there's also a hinge on the bottom of the Jabra Panacast, which was our original device. Both of those have a hinge, and the hinge has a standard threading of 1/4 threading on there. So we sell a table stand, but it will fit into any standard tripod, and then there are wall mounts available as well.
Okay. Are there any plans for the Panacast 50 to support Cisco WebEx?
So the Panacast 50 will work on WebEx as well. That's just another conferencing platform. I think I already, pretty much Zoom, Microsoft Teams, WebEx, GoToMeeting. I mean, I could name a lot of them, but it's going to work on all of those different platforms.
Okay, great. How do you size the Panacast? Is it done by room size?
How do we size the Panacast? You mean if you'd like to, I think the question is which camera do you use in which room? I think that's kind of what size room. I'm gonna answer it that way. I think that's what they mean. So the Panacast 20 is designed for the desktop. So it's really designed for personal use. It's not really designed for a room with a lot of people because that intelligent zoom is going to be optimized for one person in that space. The Jabra Panacast as well as the Panacast 50 are both optimized and also certified for rooms up to 4.5 meters by 4.5 meters. The difference between the two is that with the Jabra Panacast, you do need to add in a speaker, and we would recommend something like the Speak 710 or the Speak 750. And then depending upon the size of the room, you may want to daisy chain 2 of those devices together so that you could really maximize the sound in your room. Otherwise, you could use the Panacast 50, which has the same video coverage. There are more experiences because it does have that added in audio solution as well. And so we can add in that virtual director mode and that whiteboard feature. So there are some additional benefits to using the Panacast 50, but in terms of the room size, either of those devices can be used in any of those rooms.
Okay. Is there a travel case available for the Jabra Panacast 20?
Yes, it does come with a durable little case. I've got one here actually. I'll show it to you. Here it is. So this is the little carrying case for the Panacast 20. And if I show you the inside, the device fits right into here. And then the cord just goes around.
Very nice. Okay. Here's another one. Do I need a separate power adapter for the Panacast?
So depending upon which Panacast you're talking about, the Panacast 20 and the Jabra Panacast are both operated just using that USB 3.0 cable. The Panacast 50, which is the soundbar, the 25-inch soundbar, does have a power supply that comes with it.
Okay. I have just a couple more questions here. For the remote control app, you mentioned it pairs one-to-one. Does that mean 2 phones cannot pair at the same time? And how do you ensure the previous user doesn't tie up the pairing?
Yes, so that is exactly what that means. Only one person can connect to the device at a time, and it works like Bluetooth. So there is a distance involved with when your Bluetooth connection is no longer going to be connected. But if people are all grown-ups using that in the room, I would hope that somebody could disconnect their Bluetooth from that device as they leave the room if they have not bought the optional remote control. And then this is the remote control. So it's tiny, but I just want to show it to you.
Great. And one more question came in that I think is pretty important. It's how are updates done to each one of the Panacast devices?
Yeah, so the Panacast devices can either be updated using the Jabra Direct platform or the Jabra Express management platform. So if you are utilizing the camera on your desktop like I am right now, when an update is available, that will show up in the Jabra Direct platform, and I can just go ahead and update my device on my own. But certainly an organization that's managing several of these, they would probably want to schedule those, so they could use the Jabra Express platform to schedule and manage their devices.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. What a fantastic presentation today. That'll wrap up today's webinar. Our thanks to Gina Spencer, Business Development Manager, and now from all of us at Channel Vision Magazine. Thank you for attending and have a safe and prosperous day.